Hey, it's Eric here. Within this post, we put together a series of videos for you to show you how you can retire wealthy. And if the markets and the changes in the market, the changes in the value of your savings over the last few months and have changed your perspective and horizon on retirement and saving and your future, I watch these videos and see if these videos and the information that's being delivered in here doesn't make a difference for you. Just preparing them gave me a new perspective on a lot of different things and how we can grow and really build up a very, very significant wealth portfolio into our retirement and into our future. The ability to give forward to our future, to give forward to future generations, our children, and so forth. And what we're all about doing with all these posts, and we've talked about having a Gucci bag today or retire wealthy, the idea of with just a very minimal amount of money, being able to retire and to grow wealth at a very significant and rapid pace. That's what we're all about doing, and what is demonstrated within these videos and with these screencasts shows that and shows how that can be done financially and technically with actual numbers. What it is not about the money and savings. And we've been taught over the years to save more, to put money away for future generations. And granted, we have a negative savings rate in this U.S. economy right now, and we do need to save a little more and live a little bit more cautiously. There's no doubt about that. But it's not about, you're not going to save your way to wealth. And that numbers and what's in here will show you that. What it's all about doing is growing your income and growing the amount of money that you have. And I'm not talking about, and you'll see within these videos, we're not talking about the amount of money, the take-home pay that you have, but how you grow your investments and the growth that you get out of the money that's working for you. Not you working for the money, but the money that is working for you, and how you can grow that significantly. Check out these videos and see about how you can provide a way to give forward to future generations. So to be able to have more in the future without putting away and doing with less now. Too often we're skimping now and cutting back now and sacrificing our own lives and lifestyles to be able to provide for the future generations. You will also have seen on the blog post where they talk about how to get my critique on how Money Magazine tells you to save your retirement account. Here we got a much better way for you and a much better way to do that, and an additional light to shed on it. And I'm not saying that we have it for you, but we at least have some perspective on it that may help you and share with you some ideas. The numbers that we go into and the detail that we go into, it's a little bit heavy. I recognize that, we know that, but when we do that in purpose to show you and so that you can see where these numbers come from. So follow through within these videos and you can see where the numbers, they're not our numbers, they're not my numbers, they're numbers straight off of MSN Money and their retirement calculator. So they're their numbers which are working to provide this perspective that we're going to give you and show you how you can grow future and give forward. We're all about getting high returns, and that's what this video goes into, is to express the importance of high returns, and as that on a comparative basis, how high returns can get you where you're going much, much more quickly and much, much more surely than just increasing your savings portfolio. A lot of financial investors now are going to be talking about the concern and the fear of chasing returns, what they call chasing returns. You got beat up in the market, we got beat up, everyone got beat up in the last years. Well, we didn't, we made 80%, but a lot of people got beat up in the markets in the last year, and so now they're looking to try to find ways to make money and make up for lost time. And they talk about chasing returns and the dangers of chasing returns. No doubt we need to warn against chasing returns. There's a very, very serious concern in chasing returns, especially when you're going out on a limb that you've never been before. If you've never been out there and you've never been on that limb, trying to do it now, yes, it's going to be dangerous. Yes, it's going to stress you out. You're going to lose sleep over it, and you're going to lose money over it most likely. But with the strategies that we've been in place and had in place and we've been testing out over the last 10 years, we've been there. We've been making very serious returns, upwards and over 45% per year. You'll see all the numbers that we're talking about within these videos are way less than 45%, but we have been making way over 45% for years and years and years, and that's what we can enable someone to do. So with that, if you watch through the last videos, you'll see evidence of that, what I'm just talking about. You'll see charts and graphs that show you that our 45% plus return is actually 90% returns on average over the last 10 years. And that how we can grow to get some really, really significant wealth. In the end, what Robert Kiyosaki says, Rich Dad, Poor Dad, if you haven't checked out that, check out that information. It's also available on the blog and also on some of the other links from here. But the Rich Dad Poor Dad says, what he says is savers are losers. And what these videos says, and he says that quite brashly, but in a joking way, but it has a nice ring. Savers are losers. You can't save your way to wealth. You can grow your way to wealth, and that's what these videos talk about, and what we'll show you is a way to do that, to get to very significant wealth, and significant wealth by any standards. So thanks a lot for listening, thanks a lot for looking at these videos, and thanks a lot for bearing with the informal nature or detailed nature of the way that some of these videos are put together to expose the information to you. It was done intentionally in order that you can see where all these numbers are coming from, and so that you can see we're just exposing the things to you as if you were sitting right here in my office with me. Thanks a lot.